xsquadaffiliates.com, or listen to me on iTunes or Google Play Podcasts. I'm on all kind of different platforms, TuneIn Radio. But be sure, however you listen to me, be sure to continue with the support and spread the word. If you're listening on Spreaker or Keyc.com or xsquadaffiliates.com, be sure to click on the chat bubble so you can join and interact with us live. And for those who are in the room, be sure to like and share. Each one reach one. I also always appreciate it. So, we're back here, like I said, with my man Victor Morrow, the Victor Morrow Show, another one of our X Squad affiliates who can be found on victormorrow.com, the Jerome Report.com, and also xsquadaffiliates.com. Is Jerome Morrow Report?
Yeah, Victor. It's the Morrow Report, like J-A.
Okay.
Morrow.
Okay.
Report.com.
Okay.
And it's and the reason for that is so that people can understand that when I do the Victor Morrow Show, that's more on the political side of things, and the Morrow Report is kind of like when I'm dealing with entertainment and sports and just current events, things like that.
All right, gotcha. Hey, so anyway, we was offline and dropping a few nuggets and stuff still. So I was saying, what type of industry do you do in the daytime as far as corporate stuff?
Oh yeah. I'm working in the security field and prime military. So I kind of stay in that law enforcement security field, which is why you see me so passionate about things. Because I know, for example, right, these people try to make this excuse saying that officers are just protecting themselves when they shoot at these people, but there's a such thing called use of force. Okay, and the use of force module shows you from compliant all the way up to deadly force. Okay, and you don't go from compliant to just shooting someone. A person has to show you an actual threat before you shoot that person down. See, people, the average citizen, let me tell you something about America. American citizens, the average person today, don't know dog doodle about anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we live in a world where people are up on things, and things go over people's head. So they don't understand that a cop really has no right to shoot anybody unless he is in actual danger. It ain't I could be in danger. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no such thing. It's you have, that person has to show you that they're coming to harm you before you can actually shoot and gun that person down. They're only doing that with us. And that's the point that I've been trying to drive home, is that they're playing a game with us. You know what I mean? They're playing a game with us, and they know exactly they're trying to take advantage of the people that they know right now are kind of like, in a way, powerless.
That's crazy.
But go ahead, bro.
That's crazy. All right, let me see. We had my man Sluggo had said something earlier. Well, first thing Chief Rocker said, he was up at Silver Springs, I think, sometime last year, up in Silver Springs, Maryland, for a little bit. So he threw that in our chat. And my man Sluggo said, I'm sure Victor's familiar with the belief that all presidents are related. How do you feel about that?
Oh, all presidents are related. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, he's going into a whole deeper thing. Well, yeah, the bloodlines. He's talking about the bloodlines. And that's another thing, man, is that, like I said, they keep playing games with us. All these people are related. They're all in the same bloodline, meaning you have to understand that, how do I say this? Even going back to the royals, the so-called, Queen of England, or the even you can go back even further than that, probably back to the pharaohs of Egypt, right? These people are bloodline. They keep the same bloodline intact. You understand? And power. So what you think is, like, I'll give you an example, right? You think, okay, we elected Barack Obama, so we got rid of the Bush regime.
Right.
But Obama's related to Cheney. See what I'm saying? He's playing this game with us. And he said, I know Chan's my cousin, right? And they'll pretend like, oh, he's cousins, distant cousins down the line somewhere. No. They're closer related than that. Wow. In other words, they changed their name. They've changed their names throughout history to keep it secret that the same family is always in power. If you go back to the 80s, right? Okay, Reagan said he wasn't going to have Bush as his vice president. This is before the Republican convention. Something happened because at the Republican convention, guess what? He came out and said, George Bush is going to be my vice president. Okay? Somebody made a phone call. Like, yeah, Bush is going to be your vice president. Okay? Bush is vice president for 8 years. Reagan almost gets assassinated as soon as he gets in office. Okay? Wow. Okay? That was a warning that you better do what Bush is telling you to do. Now check this. Bush is vice president, really the president, for 8 years under Reagan. They're talking about the Reagan era. No, it was the Bush era. Okay? Then after Bush gets out, he puts his boy Clinton in. Clinton is his protege. I said that before the break. He had already groomed Clinton. Okay? You have another 8 years of the Bush administration or the Bush era. Okay? Then who's the next president? His son.
Right.
There's another 8 years. You understand? He finished up what his daddy started.
That's true.
So what I'm saying is, they run around looking for what's his name, Osama, the boogeyman, and Osama was on dialysis machine. Osama was already dead. He was on dialysis like in 1998. CNN was doing interviews with Osama bin Laden when he was he was like on the FBI most wanted list.
Right.
How the hell are you doing an interview with a terrorist on the FBI most wanted list and you can't find him? But you can do an interview with him. You see the game that they playing? And this is what I'm talking about. Like, we as a whole got to wisen up. I said something to you during the break, and I was saying that there was white people that showed me what was really going on when I was in the military. They took me and was like, look, you see this, and the third. They showed me about the inner workings of these secret societies and how they really roll it. And from there, I found this stuff to be true. I started doing more and more research, and what I found out, man, this whole thing is like WWE, bro. It's like it's all pre-planned. It's all pre-planned, and they got the people fighting and you know, going at it, you know, politically, because the old saying goes, united we stand, divided we fall. But that's how they divide the people up, man. They divide it, but there can't be no movement because everyone's divided and split up. They know what they're doing, and the same family stays in power. So yes, their brother's right. They're all linked together. Not only are they all linked together, but the Bushes and the Clinton and Bush both were knighted by the Queen of England. No president is supposed to be knighted by a queen. These are things. You look at America, right? America's a corporation. It's not even really. We'll say it's a country, but it's not really. It's really a corporation. The president, the vice president, and then the president has secretary of defense, secretary of state. It's a corporation. This country is ran by Great Britain.
Ooh.
The royals rule this. They say, "Oh, the Queen of England. Oh, she's coming to visit the president." No, she's coming to give orders.
Oh.
the head. You know what I'm saying? Or at least the head of this country. And then you look at Canada, that's also ran by Great Britain. These people, man, are playing a game with us. They're playing a game. And like I said, this same family has been in power all this time. And guess what? We're about to give that power right back to them, because guess who's about to be the president? Hillary Clinton. Checkmate. We've been checkmated, man. Why? Why are we electing Hillary Clinton? Because Trump is so horrible. Well, of course. That's the bright idea. That's the whole point. Put somebody as the Republican nominee that's so horrible, his own party won't back him. You have to vote for Hillary Clinton, because she was supposed to have gotten it back in 2008, but Obama got it. Hey, because he had even bigger bosses than her, believe it or not.
You get the bomb.
He had it. Obama ain't no joke.
You get the bomb drop of the day on that one, man. I had to drop that bomb. Let me send it one more time. You get the bomb.
Obama has even bigger bosses than her. Okay, that's why she couldn't do nothing with him. She thought she was going to slide into that office. That phone call happened. No. When you see somebody go from a junior senator to president, when you see somebody make a leap like that, this dude won Iowa. What black person you know goes and win Iowa? Come on, man. The call was made, and that came from Zbigniew Brzezinski, whose son was a part of the Obama campaign, and his other son was a part of the McCain campaign. So no matter who won, it was checkmated.
Wow.
So you had Obama and McCain running against each other. No matter who won, even though Obama was the chosen one, no matter who won, Brzezinski was going to have his man in office. Yeah, Zbigniew Brzezinski, the man that created the Taliban, the fight against the Russians.
So every election they usually have who they want in, basically.
They already have it. See, what it is like this. So you have to mix, in order for it to come off as real, you have to have real mixed in with the fake. It can't be all fake, or no one will believe it, or people will be able to expose it easily. So yes, you do have the right to vote. You really do have an election. But they've already set it up to be tilted in a certain direction, is what I'm trying to say.
Right. Because the what do you call it? Popular election or whatever, that has no power. You have to have delegates or whatever to
exactly. Exactly. And that was exposed during the Bush presidential election, and Gore didn't open his mouth and say a damn thing. Remember when people was like, this isn't fair, and we've been disenfranchised, and all them black people that they turned away over down there in Florida, they said, Gore has won Florida. And somebody read a phone call from Fox and said, flip that around. Yeah, but we've already counted, and it came out, we don't give a damn what you counted. You better recount.
Woo, man. Hey, so we're going to switch gears on that, man. Because you're giving away all the nuggets. This is what you hear when you listen to Victor Morrow. Look, I'm about to shop you right now. Because people ain't know who you were, man. You know what I'm saying? This is some people's first time ever hearing you. But this is my man, Victor Morrow. This is how he brings it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard him one time on SME. He had a sports show. He did a one-time sports show, him and Rashad Mitchell. They did a show, and I think we listened to it. Like I said, we listened to it. Like, yeah, man, dudes, you know what he talking about. And we basically remember that, but they might have dig in their memory banks. See, I remembered it. But anyway, so I dug a little further because I had no idea you were still the same dude. Because you piqued my interest then on the sports side. But when I find the show and then got into some of this content, I said, man, this dude here is bringing it. You know what I'm saying? He's bringing it on all fronts. So this is a lot of people's first time hearing you. But I say, this is definitely, he's got to be a part of this X, man. And that's when I brought you